I realized, as I'm editing this, that some important contextual stuff might be helpful. So, names of characters. Cabal slash Wolf is our fairy barbarian, which we do mention that one a lot. Um, Amir is Amir slash Tiny is an elf fight is our elf fighter. Atheon slash Sour slash Atlas is our elf cleric. Fillarin is our elf sorcerer. Fillarin slash Arc. Nihal slash Bunny is a Harangon rogue. And Safe Emberstrike slash Briar, me, I'm a Fire Genasi warlock. I realized editing this that we referenced stuff that happened in our one shot, which we don't have a recording of, unfortunately. There were some issues with it. So a quick recap of that. It was our one shot was titled "Disappearances at the Winery." So we pick up this session at a winery, still at a winery, as you can hear by the referencing of like dumping out wine, stuff like that. The characters at the winery that we met, Lestrin and Everin, I think, there were a bunch of their staff going missing, and Riker, one Fillarin is talking to at the beginning, is the only staff member left. So it was our job to figure out why they were going missing. We go through, ask a bunch of questions, just to find out that Everin, the owner of the winery that we were talking to in the beginning of this session, his wife, turned out she was a vampire. We had to fight her, etc. That's where we pick up. I think that's about all the important context. And with that, enjoy our slight cluelessness.
Left off was at the end of the one shot, where y'all killed Everin. Wait, I have the name.
Everin bitch ass.
No, it was Everin Millar. Everin Millar, after discovering that she was actually a vampire who had been responsible for all of the disappearances at the winery. After discussing this with Lestrin, I don't know, did y'all get paid at the end or no?
Good question.
Honestly, great question.
How much gold do you have on your character sheet?
We did not get paid.
Oh, I should probably pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, your character sheet's probably important.
I have
I
that
did not
pulled
get
up.
paid because it was a one shot, and at the time, it was not necessarily planned to have another session.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not sure how
We were
much
not
else
paid.
we did.
Silly little plan.
Which is why
So
I know.
if you
I
didn't
have
know,
8 gold.
okay, yeah, no, you didn't get paid.
No shade.
So if you didn't know, on D&D Beyond, your money is under your inventory section. You just click on the little gold symbol, and
I
then
have
you can
8 gold.
edit how much. Cool. So
Man,
at the
you're
end of
flaunting your
your
wealth.
job, Lestrin kind of comes up to you, kind of in that still main hall area, and goes, "Thank you for helping me in my business. I guess not family anymore, but here." And he puts a small chest on the table in front of you. It has. Let me do some math real quick. It has 900 gold in it, which is enough for 150 for each of you. If you want to add 150 gold
Okay.
to your character
I would
sheet.
love to have 150 gold.
Yeah, me
so
too.
everyone gets 150.
Oh crap! I
Cool.
Goes to
accidentally
grapple.
put it to my starting soon screen because I used my numpad.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Woo,
And then
money.
after you split up the gold, he looks back at you and goes, "So, do you have any plans for where to go next? I don't know how familiar you are with this area of Aboa, but there are the crossroads just to the west of here. That is probably where you should make a stop, I guess. It's where the main highways of the area connect. There's a small village there. But if you are interested it will take me some time, but once I finish remaking all of the wine that apparently was tainted, um, once I have built my reputation back and begin making more money, I can help fund potentially in exploring or investigation into the tree that you have all claimed caused my wife some issues.
I don't like how calm he is.
I will say,
just-
this has been several hours after, like, you didn't just murder his wife and then walk up to him and he did this. This has been several, like, probably 6 to 8 hours after. So he's had a little bit of time. You could still see, like, he's been crying a lot, but he's
Oh.
trying to keep himself together.
Small
No.
problem. I just realized my mic has been muted for the entire time that I've been streaming.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
At
Yeah, I
least
should
we
check
only
that.
just started.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Oh,
fine.
dear
It's fine.
God. All right, so yeah, let's comfort this motherfucker.
Question: would he have told us what he plans on doing with the old wine?
I mean, he hasn't told you about it, but if you ask, like, are you asking what he's gonna do? Like, in
No,
character,
no,
are you asking him?
No.
Okay.
No.
All
No,
right, well,
he has
I'm
not told
asking
you his
him.
plan, but okay.
I think I would have at some point in that conversation slipped away to try and drink a keg of alcohol.
That is not good
Okay.
alcohol.
Make a
No.
stealth check.
No.
Let's see, what is my...
What are you talking about? That alcohol is great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Absolutely no blood in the
It's
wine
blood.
whatsoever.
I didn't
I
take
drank
anything
that
yet,
wine.
but
I
rolled
could tell
pretty
you that-
low.
He, at this point, he sees you walk away, but you did just help him a lot, and there's not much he can do in the way of stopping you.
Remembers the door.
Yeah. I assume, like, you showed him the door in the cavern, and he's just like looking at this solid, like, inch thick solid steel door that's bent out of shape, and he's just, okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, quick question. Did we gain any experience of any sort after that?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I don't use XP. I use milestone leveling.
Okay,
All right.
makes more
Noted.
sense.
Yeah, because XP. I kind of like XP, but I like milestone more. My only problem with XP is that means that you could just be murder hobos and burn a village to level up. And I don't want to give
Right.
you a reason to go
Murder
murder a bunch of
hobos.
innocents.
Yeah, fair.
So
I personally
that's-
dislike it because I'm
that's my
lazy.
concern. Yeah, and it's more math.
Bunny would
All
like
right,
me
well-
to say that experience is experience and ask what's wrong with burning a village.
I have worked a very
Stab
long
someone
time on this
important
world.
to get credit for stabbing someone. Stabbing
Hey.
is stabbing.
I just want to bring up, remember, Bunny deserves a little bit of XP, mainly because of taking a chunk out of that flaming vampire's leg.
Fair
Yeah,
enough,
Bunny.
Bunny
and
could
they
do that.
would if we used
Here.
XP.
Fair.
Fair.
If we use that.
Hit him a couple times too. Dropping on
Yeah.
Got her.
Very angry little rabbit.
So yes, if you were all interested in investigating further into this matter and this strange tree, I can potentially help cover some of your costs, although I don't know how much I could do that right now. Maybe further down the line I could help more, just depends, but I'm definitely not selling any of this wine until we cleanse it all.
Can
In the
can they
background
just cleanse
drinking.
it?
And what?
I said, can they just cleanse it like that?
No, basically he's gonna pour it all out and then start fresh.
How can he pour out such wonderful
You're
wine?
not there.
It's blood.
I'm not there. It's
Um,
wine.
Still good
Speaking of, are you actually going to go just drink a full keg of it?
Yeah.
Make
Oh
a
my
con
God.
save with disadvantage.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
wine.
None of you stopped
Agreed.
him when he was walking away.
That's
I got
true.
I
Yeah.
got a Live on this.
Can I follow
You have a
him?
+5 on your contact. Yeah, you could follow him if you want.
Alright, I'm gonna follow him.
Just to see what happens.
Okay.
He gets
13. 13's the low number.
the fairy gets absolutely hammered
Oh my
and
god.
just barely saves from not getting alcohol poisoning.
Alright, I think.
So
I'm
how
gonna-
much health is he at? Just quick
I have
question.
no idea.
Because
don't
I
have his
remember
character
he
sheet
took
up.
like 1 damage from me smacking him in the back of the head and then bashing his skull into a door.
Variance.
Oh, I'm at
He-
31 HP, which is half my health. Well, actually, a little less than.
Oh boy.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Now quick question, Midas.
Yes.
Could I use mending on the wine as a test?
What class are you again?
Cleric.
You're a cleric? Okay. So, I mean, you can try it with like a small glass. I think mending
I don't think
mending has a
would work
max
in that
like
case.
size, but you can try it. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh
Hey,
god.
man, good.
Hold on. That's a d20 and then plus my modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. I got an 8. That's with modifier.
It doesn't seem like mending would like fix cracks and breaks and stuff.
Okay.
It's not a centrifuge that lets you separate blood out of wine.
Right. Yeah, just
So-
went for it in case.
Yeah.
Can I drag Cabal back to the rest of the group after watching him down a whole keg of wine?
Easily enough. He's a small dude, and I don't think he's able to put up much of a fight at this point. Josh, go ahead and mark down that you are poisoned. You do not have alcohol poisoning, but I'll say drunk is the same thing as poisoned,
That is fine.
condition wise. But let me just check my notes real quick.
About one more.
So the fairy is hammered.
Yeah, can we convince Briar to just set fire to all of the alcohol?
I have
That's
a question.
a terrible idea.
Cabal want back in cage.
Did you have a question, Ark?
Yes, is that like I don't know what to call him, like the servant. I
Oh,
can't
the help?
remember his name.
Riker?
Riker, yeah.
Riker.
You're
Yeah,
gonna apologize to him, Ark.
I might want to do that.
So upon asking Lestrin about where Riker is, he goes, "Oh, I think he's back in the. I think he's back in the kitchen." And then making your way in there, you see Riker kind of like trying to make food. He's kind of slow, but can't tell exactly why. Probably because he's been drained of a lot of his blood.
Oh,
Is it?
poor
Is he like
guy.
loopy enough that he might not have like really noticed I was a rude? Oh.
Make an insight check.
All right. 1 second. Another
rolled it.
second.
A 7?
No, I said another second.
Oh, I thought you said another 7.
Is that rolling a 20? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a d20 plus your insight modifier.
Yep.
Would it be
That-
smart?
Oh my god.
What'd you get?
It's gonna be 4.
A 4?
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's
Wait,
really
come on.
hard to tell.
Yeah, it
Would-
is. Yeah, it is.
Would it be smart for me to try and heal Riker of any damage that's been done to his body?
You can try.
Do you want to waste the spell on this random kid who, like, blood grows back, you know?
I mean,
it's
it
not a
does.
waste if you just go
Blood
straight
grows
into a long rest.
Yeah, and I will say, hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm looking for something. I haven't used any of my second level spell slots, and I've only used 1 of my first level. So I could. Do y'all think it's a good idea
You
I mean-
as a
could,
party?
but it also could be
'Cause-
used on one of us if we're stupid and
You could
drink,
just
you know, a
swallow.
whole keg of
Right.
tainted wine, for example.
Well, I can use a cantrip on him.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Never mind.
Wait, what is it you were asking me to use on?
I don't think there's any
Heal Riker
groups.
to see if it could help him like come to more, essentially.
Oh, thank you.
I'd be for it. You're saying you're using a spell or a potion, though?
Spell.
Spell. We get
I don't have
spells
any
back after long rest, or for some classes, short rest. So it's not that big of a. Plus, I think we need a long rest or a short rest, seeing as we just got out of a big fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would like, you may stay here for the rest of the night. I mean, he did kind of come here when it was dark outside, so I don't really know exactly what time of day it is. Again, I don't like the sun. But you are more than welcome to take a couple of beds in, I guess now it is Riker's room.
So essentially we're getting a long rest. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a second level cure wounds on Riker.
Okay. Go ahead and
That's
roll for
2.
healing.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 6. So
Who's down to?
that's 16.
16 points of healing.
Yes.
Immediately, you can see a little bit more color come back to him. Kind of breathes a little bit, I guess, deeper. And he still looks like really gaunt and like almost malnourished, but you can tell it definitely made him feel better. He kind of stands up a little straighter.
Okay.
Well, that's
And now
Thank you.
G. Yeah.
all right.
You're right.
And now that gives other people a chance to actually talk to him. Ark.
Oh. I don't
Yeah,
think I'm gonna try to do anything stupid or shifty. I think I'm literally just gonna like genuinely be like, hey,
Yeah.
sorry for asking you so many questions about your dead parents. I had the wine and like the effects of it, yeah, yada yada.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Oh.
And because my social skills are like so like amazing, I'm gonna like very obviously slip a single gold piece into like his shirt pocket for your troubles.
For
You
your
kinda, like,
troubles.
respectfully isn't super verbal about thanking you, but he kind of like does the thank you nod,
Mm-hmm.
and accepts it.
All right, rad.
Does he want to pet my rabbit as a sign of goodwill?
Oh wow.
Sure. Kind of like
Hell yeah.
he's still like nervous, but he kind of comes up and he has to kneel down because you're pretty short.
Under the pits and hold him up. Rabbit.
Just pets your child.
In the baby harness.
Straight back
We.
into the harness.
He's not quite sure if it's actually your baby or not.
Yeah, he's still not 100% sure.
Oh gosh. Before he gets back up, I just want to like stick my head on his shoulder and just stare at him for like a minute straight.
It's talking about Riker?
That's
Keep
so
it-
rude.
Make an intimidation check.
Prolonged eye contact.
Are you trying to do
Intimidation.
something specific with this intimidation?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna
Just
look
drunk.
at the end of
Oh,
it,
I forgot you were drunk.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he is.
Very drunkenly just says
I love the wizard.
thanks.
Did you make an intimidation check?
Oh wait, I think I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled it on D&D Beyond, and it was a 10.
A 10? He
Yeah.
kind of like looks a little nervous for a second, but then he stands up and kind of brushes the rabbit hair off of his, like onto his pants.
As he stands up, I just fly up so my hand stays on his shoulder.
Dear God.
For the first time since you've met Riker, you can see him kind of like smile just a little bit as he's trying to not laugh.
Oh, good.
That's
I
amazing.
laugh at our barbarian.
Ah, yes, the barbarian who put his skull through a inch thick metal
With our
door.
It's
With
fine.
our
Yep.
He
help,
helped.
we crossbowed it a few times.
Oh,
I still
gosh.
love how we fooled him on that.
Mate, I'm gonna look down, realize I'm not staying on the ground anymore, be like, "Ah!"
Forget flight.
Like,
Wait,
just
is
stop flying.
the flying barbarian who's scared of heights?
Oh dear God.
Oh God.
You gotta-
No,
All
no,
right.
I in that moment I forgot I could fly, and I'm just stop flying and fall to the ground again.
Well,
Okay.
would y'all want to rest for a moment and then take a look at the tree?
I
That
think
sounds
that'd
like a
probably
good
be a good
idea.
idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You can all take a long rest then.
Okay. How do I
Um,
notate that?
There should be a long rest button in the top right.
Yeah, it'll be
in the
above
I
your
bottom.
see,
hit
yeah.
points.
And then you click. You make sure that says reset maximum HP. Make sure
Okay.
that is checked as yes, and then you
Yes.
click take rest, and then you'll have to confirm it.
Nice.
Question: am I still drunk?
Got it.
Make another con save.
I
To
slept
see-
on it.
rabbit kind of-
Make
Slipped on
a
you.
make a con save. You drink an entire keg.
It's a 14.
A 14. You're no longer drunk, but you are definitely hungover.
Oh dear God. I'm not helping with that. That's his own problem.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
cleric said that's a you problem.
Cause the only thing I could use on you would be aid. And it wouldn't even do anything.
Oh, that's great.
You'd get 8 hours of being tough and resolved. Like, that's it. Doesn't even get rid of the hangover. You'd still feel it.
Oh
He still
wow.
feels that he just toughs it out real good.
Puffs it real good.
That's real good.
So you all
Man,
take a
it's
rest,
really
and
fun.
whenever you awake, 8 hours later, roughly. For some of you, it takes a different amount of time because elves can sleep for 4 hours. I think there's some races that can do it in 6, stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure mine was 4.
Yeah, I know all
If
of us
you're
elves
any
are
kind
4
of
hours.
elf, then it's 4.
Oh yeah, then I
Other
was
than
4.
a half elf. I don't
high
remember
elf
if-
over here.
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
If it doesn't say specifically on your character sheet, then it's 8.
Okay, cool,
Um,
good.
But you wake back up. Riker's not in the room with you. He seems to be out working. And Lestrin also is not in there, so you are free to discuss privately, or you can go find him. You can go to a different city.
Okay. Do we want to like immediately go into looking into the tree and stuff, or do we want to try going somewhere else?
I seriously think we need to go look at that root that had the face on it in the basement.
As
It
a
didn't have
Yeah.
a face.
Face.
As a player, I would like to investigate it.
I would
character
also-
probably is not interested though.
Yeah.
My character was interested in it until our dumbass fairy barbarian decided to run away.
Fly
Oh, God.
away.
Roll 20 refreshed.
Fly
It's because I changed
fly
scenes.
Okay, I got scared.
I mean,
Do I have an accent?
Is it bad? It's just a straight black screen for me.
I thought so too. I think that's
Uh,
On the bottom right.
Zoom out.
okay.
I zoomed out all the way.
This map is huge. Why you make it this big?
Aw, yeah.
Because
You said it was in the bottom right?
Oh, I see
We're
something
messing
on the
that.
screen.
I saw a pink circle.
Yeah, that's all I got
like-
too.
There
half
it
a
is.
second.
so are
How-
y'all going?
How
y'all-
am I not seeing this?
I don't know. I have to
I'm-
zoom like all the way out.
I'm zoomed all the way out, and it's a black box on a white background.
Yeah,
Shall I
on a gray
refresh?
background for me. I just refreshed just in
I
case.
see the
yeah,
map, but it's like, oh,
When I
Yeah,
zoom,
nothing on my end.
when I zoom all the way out, it
There.
looks like
All right.
there,
Well, I
okay.
saw the map.
I saw the
Hey,
map
hey.
and now it's black again.
Okay. I don't know. You should be able to see the whole bottom
Bottom
right
right
corner
corner.
of the map.
I was initially, I cannot now. Like for like a second as I refreshed.
How much are you zoomed in on the bottom right corner?
I'm at 41%.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I'm
can-
at 60 and see nothing.
This is what mine's like.
Go to 10, you can probably see something.
I was at
I do
10 and
not.
I could see a black square.
Because I can see the entire map, it's just hard to pinpoint where I'm at.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait.
don't have
Let
that
me-
green box on our screen.
Let me check something real quick.
Getting my... All right, now I see it.
I
Figured
don't.
it out. Okay. Sorry. So these Roll20 has vision built in, and
Oh.
apparently the vision squares that show up only show up if you have access to your token.
Oh my
Which
gosh, we see
apparently-
bear.jpg.
Yes, bear.jpg. Okay.
Ah,
Can
there it
everyone
is.
see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm also going to give control over Nihal. I'm going to give that to Ark since y'all are sharing a computer right now. So, Ark, you should be able to control both the rabbit and your character.
All
I
right.
just
Alright.
punched my computer.
Nice. Okay.
We
So, y'all are going to investigate the route.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to drag you over there. It's going to be to the left.
Cool.
Did I miss someone? I missed someone.
Ooh.
Who got behind?
Did someone delete their character?
I can't move my character for some
It's
reason.
hard to maneuver.
We were told we were going to be moved.
There it is.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
here
so
I
I
am.
see Safe, Nihal. Oh wait, Amir's not on here.
Oh no, Amir!
By the
There.
way, just saying we're probably going to have to
I'm
change
just
my
gonna
character's
change it.
picture at some point because that will definitely get copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get art done for everyone's characters. This
Oh,
is
cool.
temporary.
Oh, by the
I
way,
can draw mine, it'll just take a hot minute. I don't draw people
also-
very well.
Midas, I know we didn't add it to my inventory before during the one shot. Should I add all the papers I grabbed off of those tables?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that in the other possessions area.
Barbar, get back here.
Barbar's gonna
Um,
go off and find another vampire.
Should
Oh my
I just?
God.
Oh gosh, wait, no, there were
Put
other
yourself
enemies down
back.
here. Go grab him.
Someone go get him!
Should I just name it like investigation papers or like research papers?
I would do research papers.
All right, and should I add any weight to it? Because I know you said I grabbed a lot.
Nah, don't worry
Gotcha.
about weight.
Alright.
On like
Surrounded.
plot related items, I don't usually care that much about weight.
Okay, and is there anything I should put in notes or description about it?
Bars.
Research papers research papers that belong to Everin in a language that you cannot read.
The language.
You don't know. You can't read it.
Ball.
I can't tell you what language it is, but if you tell me what languages you read, I'll tell you whether or not you read it.
I will gladly tell you mine. Hold on.
2 seconds.
How high is
Give-
the ceiling in here?
It
me-
varies from
No.
place to place. The lowest is probably 10 feet. The highest is probably close to 20 to 25.
Give me 2 moments because I know I speak like 5 languages.
I can say which
Okay.
ones I speak.
Question. The ceiling's 25 feet high. Tell me why the hell this woman kept crawling up to the ceiling and then dropping down to smash me.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Okay.
She crawled down the wall to hit you, and then she would crawl back up.
She wasn't
So,
able
She wasn't
Midas.
just dropping. Yeah.
Midas, I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, you cannot read it.
Okay.
I speak Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Primordial.
Nope.
Anybody else have any they want to test?
Amir,
I have Sylvan.
I
Uh,
also have Sylvan.
it's not Sylvan.
I thought you said it.
Common,
I wasn't
Elvish,
sure
and
though.
Sylvan.
No.
what I have.
Common, Elvish, Sylvan.
Bunny, did you say what languages you spoke?
Common and thieves can't.
It is neither of those. Okay. So
Well,
unfortunately, none of you can
Okay.
read
Look,
it. Actually,
I have
real
tel-
quick,
I have telepathy.
safe. Oh, sorry.
I have telepathy as a language. I don't know
Yes.
what's
Your
considered a
paper.
language, but
Safe. What
Yes.
Eldritch Invocations did you choose?
Let me find that. Where do I find that?
Probably under class features.
Okay. Features and traits. Oh yeah, okay. Eldritch Invocations. Beast Speech, Eye of the Runekeeper. I'm dumb. Eye of the Runekeeper.
You have Eye of the Runekeeper. You can
Yeah.
read all writing.
I can read all
oh
Wow.
my gosh.
I
Alright,
thought that you would pick
so-
that, but I wasn't sure.
I feel like
Okay.
that would have been useful in the last one shot.
So can I just like grab all of the papers out of my bag and then throw them forcefully at Safe?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So taking some time. How long do you want to spend on these research papers?
A good bit of time, because then we can find out what's going on with the tree if there's anything in there about the
Okay.
tree.
Safe.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay, I roll a d20 for that.
Yes.
Oh god.
And then add your modifier.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go-
7.
I'm gonna pull up everybody's sheets.
Investigation, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a 10.
A 10? Okay. So this was mostly to tell how long it would take you.
Okay.
I will go ahead and say you can read all of the writing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can understand all of it.
Right.
Like you can read the words, but some of it's not necessarily coded. Some of it doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
Like, if you had to
Sometimes it
explain
just
a
devolves
college
less of a
textbook to
language.
kindergartner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can go through and read each and every word, but you don't necessarily know what all of it means.
Yeah.
With a 10, the general information that you get is that Everin thought that maybe this tree was potentially other planar, and that she was attempting to look into whether or not there was more of them, although you do not find any information on whether or not this type of tree has been found anywhere else. That was kind of her next step of research.
Okay.
But potentially otherworldly, it has corrupting features, and it seems like it doesn't care about the environment around it as it grew through solid stone, is the
Okay.
basic information that you get from a 10.
Cool.
Midas.
Yeah.
If we were to break off a piece of that root, what would happen?
That's for you to find out if you do it.
I did ask to
Seems-
stab it.
I want to break off a piece of the root.
I
Okay,
have
so
a hand axe we can use.
so we're stabbing it and chopping off a piece.
Not chopping off a piece, just like forcefully tugging at it until it breaks.
Okay.
Ark said they wanted to stab it.
Art
Yep.
said you wanted to stab it.
I did.
Make an attack roll for me.
All right.
An attack roll on the tree.
Oh dear God,
Mhm.
I'm scared.
Oh,
Watch it have hit points.
Okay.
We fighting tree?
What do I add for attack? If anything.
It depends on what you're attacking with. It should be under your actions, so long
Okay.
as it would be your dex plus proficiency probably, but it depends on the weapon.
I do want to remind everyone there was something mentioned associating with the tree about us turning into vampires.
I'm aware. That's why I wanted to break off a piece instead of stabbing it.
That's why I'm
well-
stabbing it.
I mean, you say this, but you said break off piece by pulling on it. It means you are touching tree.
Oh,
He's
true.
stabbed
Yeah.
tree,
Yeah.
He is a touching
It
tree.
means you're touching tree and that it's gonna shatter instead of cut cleanly. That'll throw shit in the air.
Yeah.
Well, my test was gonna be to set it on fire anyway. So
But you want to put it in the air.
Well, I rolled a
Fire.
19.
A
Oh,
19?
Yeah,
Is that with or without bonuses?
that is without bonuses.
oh god.
And this
Will
is
I
just
do
with a dagger, I presume?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then that would be your dexterity or strength, whichever's higher, plus proficiency,
Okay.
which I believe at this level is +3.
Yeah, it's +3. My dexterity says 19 plus 4.
So yeah, that's +7, so that would be a 26 to hit. So yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage, which would be 1d4 plus 4. Because a dagger is 1d4, and then you add your dex.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's not.
1d4 is the pyramid.
Restrained.
Plus.
You are not restrained. They are all just kind of blocking your path.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'll
that's a
forget that, I
25.
don't care.
What'd you say?
I
Cabal.
said I think that's a 25. Yeah,
25?
because dex was 19 plus 4. I rolled a 2 on the d4.
Your dex
Could be
19.
a 6.
That gives you the +4.
Yes,
Okay.
it should be a
So-
6.
Yeah. So 19 translates to a modifier of +4. The way that
So-
works is 10 is plus minus 0. 11 and 12, or no, 11 is plus 0 as well. 12 is +1, 14 is +2, 16 is +3, 18 is +4, and then 20 is +5.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
20 is max without special magic items. But so did you roll you rolled 1d4 and got 2?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 6 damage. So you stab into it, and it's a really hard tree. Like, your knife barely goes in maybe half an inch. And you're able to cut it a little bit, but you're not able to get a whole root off. Although you could probably work it. It would just take a little bit of time. But you could do that at the same time that Safe was looking through paperwork, if you would like to do so.
I would.
Okay, so just continuing kind of whittling it away, trying to be really careful not to, break too much of it apart. Go ahead and make me a general dexterity check, so a d20 plus 4.
Okay. 14.
14? Okay. You do pretty well not letting particulate get up in the air. There's a little bit every once in a while. Go ahead and make me a con save.
Oh dear God.
That's fun. Okay. It's going to be.
I
Oh, that's
will-
so fun. Constitution. There's my constitution. That's 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So as you're cutting through it, you get about halfway when you kind of rip the knife out a little faster than you meant to, and you see a little bit of particulate go in the air, and you accidentally breathe a little bit of it in. Suddenly your vision kind of starts to blur just a tiny, tiny bit. You all see him as he kind of like takes back for a moment and has to stop what he's doing. He just basically stops moving. And his eyes glaze over just a tiny bit. What happens next is interesting.
Mm.
You, for the longest time, you thought you knew everything that happened to you in the Underdark. But for whatever reason, inhaling this seems to unlock a new memory of something that happened there. You remember looking down a cave that you didn't go down, but you just remember glancing down and seeing something strange, seeing something that seems familiar to you, something similar to this.
Okay. Does it feel like it's my memory, or if it's from something else?
It feels like your memory that maybe you repressed for whatever reason. But it's definitely your memory, as you also remember the reason you didn't go down that tunnel is because you were actively running from something.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm immediately associating this with danger.
Associating it more with unknown, as what you were running from didn't come from this tunnel. What you were running from came more from your backstory
Mm-hmm.
than what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me, let's just say, a straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence. That's gonna be a 11.
An 11. Okay. So with an 11, you remember, now that you started to remember this, you kind of remember it happened towards the far or the latter end of your journey through the Underdark tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably happened maybe a day before you surfaced. So that would be, let me actually show you.
Ooh.
On this map, with an 11, you get the idea that it happened somewhere in this general area here.
Okay. Near the edges of those mountains. Okay.
This was also underground, though. Yeah, happened somewhere in that area. You remember there being kind of a, this won't be exact, but I'll go ahead and draw it for you, a kind of split. So there was one tunnel coming in here. This is the one that you were running down, and then it split off. One of them went this direction, and one of them went this direction.
Mm-hmm.
So you were coming this way, and then you ended up taking the right path.
Okay, as opposed to the left tunnel, which is where the memory's from.
Yes, you now faintly remember looking down this tunnel, and it seems familiar or potentially related to what you're looking at, but you can't remember exactly why. It kind of does that same thing where your vision almost looks blurry while looking down this tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you had passed plenty of tunnels that you didn't go down in your time in the Underdark, but this, for whatever reason, this tree seems to have sparked that memory.
All right. I'm literally just gonna like.
And I'll leave that on the map.
I think I'm just gonna kind of gasp and lightly just mention I've seen this before. Something about this. I've seen this in my travels somewhere somehow. Because it's important to let my party know.
That's troubling.
I definitely don't
fair
want to touch it again, at least for a little bit, because I'm processing.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Don't touch it.
Wolf, did you
Fair
hear
enough.
any of what I just said?
No, because I had people come in the room.
Okay, Ark accidentally inhaled some particulate from the tree, turned around and said, I've seen this before. It feels familiar, or I don't remember exactly what you said, but it was
Bark
something like
sniff
that.
the bark.
You know. I am a hungry barbar, and I am having a pain in the head, and I do not think well to begin with. I'm thinking about licking the tree.
Licking?
Barbar, if you're hungry, I really recommend you go and ask our nice host for a snack. Maybe he'll have like a sweet cake or something for you.
I'm gonna lick
Don't
the tree.
lick the
No,
tree.
no.
Barbar,
Don't-
if you don't lick the tree, I'll buy you food.
Make a
Whatever type
con
of food
save.
you want.
Hold on, wait. Before that, can
Barbar,
we use
Barbar.
intimidation or deception to trick him?
Can who? Me?
All of the
Sure,
above.
Make
Anyone.
someone
Barbar.
make. Tell me how you're intimidating or persuading or lying, and then you can roll the check.
Bunny, this is your shot.
Barbar, may I offer you a ball bearing instead? It will come out eventually.
Oh, look at her confused.
Bunny,
Instead of biting the tree, would you like to eat a ball bearing? I have 1,000 of them.
Think for a second. What is ball bearing good? What is ball bearing?
It feels
It's
smooth.
shiny and smooth.
It's very
And you
cold,
swallow
too.
it like a marble.
Wait. I'm sorry. As player, what did you just say?
It's
Oh my
shiny and smooth, and you swallow it like marble.
Yeah, I have no idea what your big words mean. I'm as
Very
character.
Going
rude.
So
to intimidate
It's cold and
Barbar.
heavy.
no.
Okay.
Listen. I have no idea what your big words mean. So I think my character would try eating.
Hold on.
ball bearing.
Can I try?
Try eating the ball
'Cause
bearing.
Oh wait, try eating the ball
Okay.
bearing.
He
Okay,
said,
never mind.
He said ball bearing.
Okay.
Then I'll give him a ball bearing because I literally have 1,000 in my inventory.
Make a strength check.
Me?
No, Wolf.
All right.
Oh lord. Nat 1.
Literally, this would have only happened if you rolled a nat 1, but you pop it in your mouth, you go to chew on it, and you chip one of your teeth.
Spit it back out.
You all see him bite down, just a look of pain, and then he spits out a ball bearing and a piece of tooth.
Are you still
Oh,
hungry?
God.
Oh.
Yeah, Barbar's leaving.
Okay. Well,
Aww.
oh,
I was
Go-
gonna let him eat my torch.
I thought I had some rations in my backpack, but I
Didn't
don't
say
think I
y'all
have
have
my
actual
backpack.
food.
I just didn't
Yeah.
want to give him.
I can't tell if
So-
I have my backpack equipped.
So, quick question. Did Ark actually get a sizable piece off of the root?
No, he got halfway
No.
through whenever the thing happened and he
I know what I said.
recognized the tree.
Can
Feel
I
free to keep chatting.
continue? Can I continue cutting off the piece that he was cutting?
Sure.
Before
Okay.
Atlas does that, do we know if there's anything in the room we can use to test this? And literally anyway, I see there's a couple tables.
Test what?
Like the wood. I'm not sure how.
What sample
But
we get?
You haven't gotten the piece of wood off to test it yet?
yeah, but would there be anything we could use to if Atlas goes
Yeah,
and
there's
does
there's
that?
3 tables.
Okay.
There's 3 like desks. They still have writing utensils and a couple of different like bottled fluids. Although I doubt any of you would know what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a couple of desks there that can probably, help.
Okay. That's all I had to know.
Okay. So Atheon, you said that you're gonna
Yes, continue
continue where you left
whittling.
off. Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Oh dear God! All right, hold on. Gotta find a d20.
Side note: can I just put the ball bearing back in my inventory since he spat it out?
Yes.
A
Cool.
22.
A 22.
Yes, with bonus.
Okay. You continue right where you left off, being extra careful now that you've seen that it will, in fact, become kind of a particulate that you can breathe in. And being very careful with that, you eventually break off a sizable piece. It's not huge by any means, but probably about a foot long, and it's fairly skinny, especially towards the end of it. But you're able to cleanly get it off.
Can I? Does anyone have any sort of like fabric or anything?
Let me look.
I don't think so.
I have a bedroll, but I left.
That not a bedroll. Not a bedroll.
I have
What are you
holy
going
water.
to do?
You'll see. You have holy water? Not
Apparently.
yet. Wait. All right. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm literally going to rip off part of the bottom of my pants leg, big enough to wrap the entire piece of bark that I just took.
So you're gonna wrap up the bark.
Yes.
Can I also keep the piece of tooth he spat out?
Sure. Add a
I put it in my
broken
bag.
piece of fairy tooth to your inventory.
Cool.
I'm
I'm gonna
sure
use
as
that.
to how I feel.
You don't have to feel anything. You're not in the room.
I don't feel like this is the first time you lost a piece of tooth.
I
Yeah.
doubt it.
You
I
did
feel like
smash
when
your
you were a
head into wood
bard, you
door.
definitely lost a piece of tooth. Somehow.
When I was a what?
A bard in one of the campaigns y'all did.
Safe. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Okay, what do I do for that?
It
So-
would be a d20 plus
You wanna see the-
intelligence, and then you might be proficient with history. I'm not sure.
Safe,
I-
I have yours pulled up, so you have nothing for
In
history.
Yeah, but I
So that would
can
be
go ahead and do it.
Intelligence.
I also
Yes,
have no modifiers for intelligence, but I can go ahead and roll.
Straight D20 roll.
All right, cool. 17.
17. Nice. Okay. Real quick, Cabal, what are you doing? I know you left. Are you going to find food?
I think. First off, 2 questions. One, would I be able to get more of that ale? And 2, or the wine. And 2, does the tree that they have fruit or something on it on the top side?
The tree did not have any fruit. It also didn't have any leaves. It was just a bare tree.
Oh,
Alright,
thank
alright.
you.
In that case, I'm just going for the wine then.
Okay.
Okay. As you get up there, you see that currently Lestrin and Riker are both kind of in the process of dumping some of it out. Although they have a sizable barrel room, and they've only made it about halfway through in the 8 hours that you've been asleep.
Oh.
Um,
I'm gonna see them doing this, and I'll Cabal help. Wink, wink.
Okay, did you delete yourself off of the thing?
No, because I'm the light source.
Are you?
Yes. See.
Where are you?
See.
Oh, there you are. You're only the light source for you.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how?
Yeah, so everyone can see their own character and the light around them. So you eventually find your way to where they are in this barrel room up here
Yeah.
in the top left, and
I
there's
will-
probably about 40 unopened barrels.
Well, I will help them get rid of it.
Okay. You're just gonna help them dump it out, but like every time they go to dump one out, you just take a glass and drink it.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Even though I'm
Stupid.
not
Okay.
grabbing a glass for it.
Okay. So
um,
you're doing that safe
Yes.
with a 17 intelligence.
Mhm.
It comes to you. It does take a minute to really kind of think about it, but although you've never read this language before, with Eyes of the Runekeeper, you do get some hint as to its origins. This seems to be deep speech.
Okay.
And with a 17, I'll say you're familiar enough with deep speech as a concept. It's usually a language spoken by inhabitants of the far realms.
Right. Okay.
Midas.
Yes.
I want to go ahead and with the as I dubbed it in my inventory, wrapped piece of corrupted wood. I want to go ahead and head topside.
Okay, you're gonna head topside.
Yeah, whether it's with or without the rest of the party.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Ready to leave.
Outside. Cool. You're in the top left corner.
Okay, 2 seconds. I have to go back to Firefox.
Is anyone going with him?
I'll
I
go.
am.
And me.
So that's a yes. That's a yes. What about Amir and Safe?
I would like to go, yes.
Okay. Amir,
I guess I'll go so I'm not in the tunnel alone.
you don't want to be in the scary tunnel alone?
Not really.
Oh, Widow Baby don't want to be in the Widow Tunnel alone.
Oh,
I didn't
Alright.
get scared of a tree.
Right.
So the first thing that I want to do with that wrapped piece of wood is break it up
thank you so much
into
for the
like
raid and the
2-inch long sections.
Can't talk long, but thank you.
For different testing purposes.
Okay. Easily enough, especially with a piece this small. The main problem was getting the larger section off of it.
All right. Does anybody like have any ideas they want to spitball out for what we should do to it first?
Okay, so I very cautiously, I'm more curious than I am safe at the moment. I'm wondering if anybody else were to sniff this thing, if they'd get some kind of memory as well.
I mean, I'd be willing to try.
Guinea
I'll do
pig
it.
is not around.
I don't know if it's just an elf thing or if it's just an Underdark thing. Like, it might even be specifically me.
Considering
What'd
I
you
am
say, Wolf?
neither
I said the guinea pig is not around.
Oh.
considering I am neither elf nor Underdark anything, I'd be willing to try it.
I
That's
just
fine.
want to say it would be an incredibly bad idea to let Safe smell it because it might catch a flame.
If it's not
I said
that
let her do it.
close to me.
About to say, I don't think that you're just gonna like spontaneously combust whatever's near you.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Right.
just the hair. So as long as Safe
Yeah.
isn't, sticking the piece of wood to their hair, then it's fine.
You know, that's a
Thank you
good
so
test.
much. Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and no, just
No.
sniff
Don't put it in
Oh
my
God.
hair. Just let me
Just
sniff
sniff
it. Oh
it.
my god.
All right. I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and break that piece up as the item in my inventory real quick.
Okay.
And then, so wait, what are you doing to test it?
Safe is gonna sniff one of the
Yeah, I'm
pieces.
just gonna sniff it.
Okay. You
So-
sniff the piece of wood. Nothing happens.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Can I sniff it?
Oh my God.
Sure.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
pass
You
around the
also
piece of
sniff
wood.
the piece of wood. Nothing
I don't think
happens.
any.
DM frustration level rising.
Oh no, I'm not frustrated. This is hilarious.
All right. Well,
Keep in
I'm
mind,
gonna
this
go ahead.
wasn't just Fillerin sniffing the wood. It was the fact that he got particulate in his nose.
Right.
Right.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I'm
got
gonna
it.
go
Got it.
ahead and do my 2 tests real quick that I had on it. So, since the wood is technically an item and it's broken, I want to try and use mending on it.
Okay, on one singular piece or
On
on
one
two pieces?
singular piece.
On one singular piece, you cast mending and nothing really happens.
And then my second piece, my second test, we can go ahead and do it with the exact same piece. And hold on, I'm trying to find the name of the spell. Not spell, cantrip. Never mind, I got rid of that one.
Nice.
Safe.
Yeah.
Can I touch this to your head?
Sure.
Like
Okay,
to your
given the
flaming hair?
vampiric-
Can I move away first?
Yes.
You know, before you do that, I do have a question. I know I am not there, and I know that my character would not have this kind of foresight, but he said something about it being, like, related to the planes at some point.
Right.
So, like, would teleportation magic have an effect on it, maybe?
Ooh, true. I didn't
Maybe we
think about
shouldn't set it
I wanna-
aflame immediately.
I want to
I
go
like
ahead
that.
and set it aflame real quick.
All right,
Well,
you're
instead
setting
of
aflame
touching-
one of the small 2-inch pieces.
Yes.
Instead of
Okay.
using my hair, can I use produce flame instead? So
Yes.
it's not
There
on
we
my
go.
body.
Yeah.
Go ahead and set it aflame in my hand, basically.
All right, that's a you problem, my friend. What do I do for that?
You can just produce flame as a cantrip, so it's easily enough.
Yeah.
You're able to light it on fire. If you're holding it in your hand, let me look this up. If you are willingly holding it in your hand, then you will take damage.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
completely aware.
Okay. Safe. Roll 2d8.
All right, 2d8.
Oh dear God, please don't be high.
I got 2 of them. I'm trying to remember which one a d8 is. Hold on.
I thought
Like
that
the
was-
two
The
pyramids stuck
8-sided
together.
one.
Okay, the 2
Wait,
pyramids
my
stuck
camera's
together.
over here. This one.
Oh, hold on, let me look. Okay, yeah, good. I was right. So 2 of them, cool.
Yes.
2 3s.
Okay. Atheon, you take 6 fire damage.
All right, I will go ahead and damage myself with that.
And as soon as you light it on fire, you can all see little maroon specks along with the embers starting to go up in the air.
Can I sniff it?
Yeah,
my
make
God.
a con save.
Oh
All right,
boy.
this was my entire. By the way, I will say this. So, as one of my saving throw modifiers, I have advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep.
Yes.
Okay, well, I have
Okay,
a crossbow.
just
Do you have
saying.
anything against that?
No.
Alright, cool.
All right.
That sounded like a threat.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
For a total of
20.
20. Okay.
No modifiers
So-
will show me hope.
Yeah. By the way, just in case you didn't know, nat 20s really only matter on attack rolls.
Right.
It's kind of rule of cool that nat 20s always do something cool, but in general, I like, especially if you have a penalty to something, a nat 20 can still fail.
Yeah.
This time it didn't, but
Yeah. Oh no, I'm completely aware.
and that's just for everyone, just so that I'm clear up front.
Mm-hmm.
A nat 20 does not guarantee success.
Okay.
But with your nat 20, so 20 total, something similar happens to what happened to Fillarin.
Oh dear God, I don't have
your
memories.
Your eyes kind of shift for a second, and they kind of like blur, and everyone else sees the same thing. You kind of roll back a little bit, and your eyes kind of glaze over for a second, but you don't see any memories. You see like bright flashes of light, and then just pure utter darkness for a few seconds, and then you come back to, and the flame has extinguished in your hand.
Interesting.
I wonder if we could have done this by hitting it really hard.
Probably.
Just saying.
Interesting.
Okay. Ooh, I'm scared now.
Can you tell us what happened, bud?
At all?
I don't know what happened.
What a wonderful explanation. You've given us such incredible insight. I am not going to try to strangle you next time we have a long rest.
Can
Go
I
now.
have a little piece of the wood?
What was that?
Can I have a little piece of the wood,
Yes.
Atheon?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
also hold on to it if there is any more left.
There should have been 6 pieces in total. We just scorched 1, so I had 5 left. I'm left with 3. Safe and what the hell is your character's name?
Amir.
Amir
Amir.
have 1 now. I'll go ahead and add it to y'all's inventory. Oh wait, I can't
I
actually
can add it.
anything.
Hold on, I just gotta figure it out.
Just click manage inventory and then add custom item, and then what I have it named as is piece of corrupted wood.
Mhm.
And then I have ×5 for mine, but
Yeah, so
I
for
just
1
lowered it
point.
down to 3.
Okay.
Can I have a piece?
Oh my god.
No.
Alright.
You did just threaten a little bit, to be fair.
Can I try intimidating them for a piece?
Oh my god.
I mean, you can roll an intimidation check, but that's up to him whether or not it works.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I have a number in my head.
Another house rule is intimidation can use your strength modifier instead of your charisma.
I'll use
That
my
way,
charisma.
barbarians can actually. Well, you're not
Use
rolling
the
a
modifier.
intimidation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my intimidation modifier for it.
Yeah, so that's usually charisma based, but what I'm saying is like for barbarians who don't typically have a super high charisma, I will allow them to use strength for intimidation. Just because, you know, if you see
Modifier is
someone
21.
with modifiers 21.
Yeah. Because I have
Okay.
plus 8 intimidation.
So I kind of just like cower back and then throw a piece of the wood at them.
Correct. It goes directly in my bag.
Nice.
By the way, all you had to do was get higher than a 2.
Yeah.
Very
would've
easily
done that
intimidated
just
by
with the
rabbits.
They did that.
The modifier's plus 8, so I think I'm pretty
Oh
solid.
gosh.
Yeah, very intimidating little rabbit, in case anyone forgot
People
about
you
that.
know, the people you know are far easier to be intimidated.
And then I very adamantly say that I'm not giving out any more pieces because I don't trust you idiots.
Okay. Nice.
Well, this very much is obviously something that might be tied to, well, I mean, even sorry, jumbled brain. I'm wondering if
Me
this is
too.
something that's just a worldwide problem. because I have memories of this tree being somewhere that is not here, and there is obviously one that is here. I'm kind of wondering if anyone else has seen anything like that, or I don't know if there's anybody around that we can ask, but
Would it be? Oh, I can't remember his name. Lestrin?
What's her name's wife?
Lestrin?
Yeah, Lestrin. Would it be worth asking
Husband.
Lestrin if there was like any origins of the tree that we need to know about? I can't remember if we did that in the one shot or not.
Or any life on the tree at any point?
Or that
When it actually showed up.
when it showed up. Yeah, just general information on the tree.
Okay, so you all go find Lestrin.
Anyone else?
Is that
with
what's
me?
happening?
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Okay.
and go.
Okay, I'm assuming everyone's going. So
Alright.
you all find Lestrin in the barrel room currently with your barbar friend Cabal, as well as Riker is also in there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But going up and asking him about it, he goes, "Oh, well, the tree was here before the winery itself. The U shape of the building was built because of the tree. We kind of turned it into a garden, but as far as I remember, hold on, let me roll. As far as I remember, there have never been any leaves or anything on it. But it might have grown a little, like the branches, but I've never seen any fruit or leaves on it. It's always it's been there as long as I've been here.
Okay. Did your wife have anything to do with the placement of like building around the tree? Like the decision to just build around it
Well,
by any chance?
no, not actually. We got married after I started the winery.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Anyone
do you
else?
know about these trees being like? Have you ever seen one before, or is this your first time?
Well, this is my first time ever seeing a maroon tree. It's very strange. That's partly
Mhm.
why we built around it, because
Mhm.
we're looking for something interesting.
Makes sense.
Was the tree like that when you came here?
Well, yes, it's always been a dark color. It may have become a little more red than it used to be, but
I can't imagine why.
it's been, slowly changing over time. It hasn't been overnight it changed colors, but
Hmm.
in the change has been subtle.
All right.
Have you ever noticed it doing anything like? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
You just go,
I'm
Well, because I was
debating on
remembering that
doing
whenever we were like checking for magical items, I think it was Briar saw it glowing, but I remember that that was only because the spell was on it, etc., etc.
Oh right, yeah.
Can I forcefully, can I persuade him to eat a piece of the wood I have?
Oh my God, no!
I mean, you
Don't
can
do
try
that.
to persuade him.
no.
I'm going to
That's-
try and stop you if you do that.
I am
Bring up
also.
this topic. I am attempting to eat it.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
go
God.
ahead and do that.
Okay.
Atlas.
So make a persuasion check with disadvantage since everyone else is discouraging it.
I cannot remember what disadvantage means.
You roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay. Oh no, that's gonna be the lower number. Okay, so for a total of let's see, persuasion for a total of 6.
He kind of looks at you strange and goes, I am. No, I do not eat trees.
By the way,
Not
I-
something that I do.
my
After
first
he has
roll was a
done
nat
this-
1.
Oof.
After this happens, I'm going to try and attempt to eat the tree piece that he has.
Okay.
Can someone feed this man? Jesus.
Can
Keep
I
it away from
persuade him to eat the rations he has in his bag?
Wait, so you wanted the owner of the place to eat it, but you don't want your teammate to eat it?
Yes.
You can try to persuade him.
All right, what you setting it at, Wolf?
You'll find out.
Oh dear God. Okay, I'm rolling for a total of 7.
Oof. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Does that mean he eats the piece of wood?
I mean, if no one stops me, I'm eating the piece of wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
not.
stop him.
I
I'm not gonna let him.
reluctantly put it into his hand, but
You just give it to me.
yes,
All right.
you're
Is
so
this the
adamant
burnt
about it.
piece
I'm
or the not burnt piece?
the burnt piece.
This is the burnt piece. Okay.
Yeah. I'll chew on it, but the side that is not. But like, I bite into it. It hits the sore spot in my tooth. And and I shift it over to the other side of the mouth and chew on it there.
Crunch, crunch.
Okay. Make a con save for me.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
Do.
It's just coming. What do you mean? Oh dear God.
Con save, you said.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I rolled a 10, which is a nat 2, but still.
Okay, a 10. So you bite into it with the sore tooth side. You don't even break it because it's sore. So you change sides. You chew on it for a second, and then you finally like break the outer bark of it. And you feel it. You feel the wood kind of snap under the pressure of your teeth, and suddenly your eyes kind of glaze over. Your vision goes blurry for a second. You see bright flashes of white, and then you see a familiar face. An old friend, maybe. He seems to. You can't hear anything from him, but he seems to be asking for something, maybe asking for help, and then it all fades to black. You all see as Cabal kind of flies up for a second, and as his head rolls back, and then he falls unconscious on the ground.
Oh boy.
How much damage does he take from that?
He didn't fall. He didn't fly like all the way to the ceiling and then fall. It was like 5 feet, and then he fell. So he
Okay.
doesn't take any damage. But he is now incapacitated on the ground.
Can I investigate like what's going on with him?
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Wow, it's
Oh,
almost
dear
like eating the cursed wood was a bad idea.
Of course it was.
I know, right?
At least it was the burnt piece.
At least it was the burnt
Oh,
piece,
yeah.
yeah.
A 23.
A 23.
Yes.
You
I don't know what
can't.
happens if you eat enough.
You take a minute to like look over him, and he's still breathing. You see rapid eye movement from his closed eyelids.
am chaotic stupid.
And so you don't think it's anything physical. This is probably something a little bit more mental or psychological.
Then shit. Does anybody else have anything they want to try while I look over something?
I don't think I have anything that'll really help with this.
No,
I mean, I have detect magic, but I don't think that would help in this circumstance.
About just a minute later, as you're all trying to figure out what to do, you suddenly hear a deep breath as he wakes back up.
Mm-hmm.
But Wolf.
Yes.
Wolf.
Yes.
You know that old friend of yours he needs your help.
Gotcha. I think I know who you're talking about.
Literally the only person that you wrote about in your backstory.
All right. So Wolf,
Little
is there
buddy,
a
what'd you see?
location we need to go to?
Well, he also hasn't told you about this yet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, never
Keep that in
mind.
mind.
What
You
the
alright,
fuck
friend?
happened?
You good?
Bar?
I'm gonna like smack my lips for a second.
Yeah.
This is a copyrighted song.
Just smacking your lips, getting
How'd
some
it
of the
taste?
particulate out.
Hmm.
Just breaks up one of the small pieces into like a paste and puts it in his lip like a dip.
Oh my god!
Dear God.
Like,
How-
I'm gonna, I'm gonna look at the piece of wood. I still have wood, yeah.
Mhm.
I would say like whenever you flew up and then fell back down, it kind of fell out of your mouth. So it's like on the
Still
ground,
there,
but it's still there.
I'm just gonna look at the party like for a second and look at the wood, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab the wood just to get back in my mouth.
Okay.
Did you also get a memorial, friend?
As I'm sticking it in my mouth,
Does he even have
Um,
those?
remember, I saw Fred. Sticks wood in mouth.
Make another
Where
con
is...
save
Oh,
Stop.
with
Oh.
disadvantage.
All right. First one is a 24. Second one is a 13.
Okay. This time it's quicker. Just a few seconds pass by, but you see bright streaks of light, near blinding light, just going across your vision as everything goes blurry. And then you almost wake up again. This time just in a dark expanse. Your friends aren't around you. You don't see any ground below you, nothing in the sky above you. Make a perception check.
Oh. Oh.
I'd like to say if I
Nat
see him
20.
before again, I want to pull the
A
wood out of
nat
his mouth.
20?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Which
same
is a-
thing.
Yeah, it's a +0, so I mean it's still
A
20.
+0, so a 20.
Mhm.
You don't see anything. And that's almost worse, but you just have this eerie feeling that something's there, something is looking at you.
Mm.
But not just one, not just two. It feels like just sudden uncomfort as you just feel thousands of eyes upon you, but you don't see anything. And then you wake back up.
did the piece of wood fall out of his mouth this time?
Yes, y'all can grab the piece
All right,
of
can
wood.
I
Please,
snatch it
someone
up and
grab
put it
the
in my
wood.
bag?
Yes.
Can I put it in my bag? Thank you.
After that last experience, I'm just gonna have a grin on my face.
All right.
That is
Okay.
some good stuff, man.
All
Was
right, I
it?
vote we don't put any more of this in people's bodies.
Yeah.
I do vote we question Barbar on where his friend is. Because he did mention that.
Or what was going on?
He
with
hasn't
the
talked
friend,
about
more
it. Oh wait, no,
specifically.
he did.
Yes,
say,
he did.
He did say
My bad.
friend.
I forgot he
I
said
saw
friend.
friend. That is all I said. I saw
Yeah.
friend.
What friend did you see? Like how long ago did you know this person?
Oh, open cage man. He good man. He let me go.
Let you go.
Explore.
Were you a slave before?
He just tilts his head slightly, looking at you.
Did anybody ever own you?
This concept is going right over my head.
Quick, somebody who knows how to speak stupid.
Did Barbar have to work to not beat?
Barbar fight.
Why?
Drunk shoulders.
Fight in an arena? Fight in a
Did
big
people
place?
I'm gladiator.
Okay.
Gladiator.
I'm
Cool.
one Cabal.
Where?
Ring.
Did friend let you out from being gladiator? Set you free?
I'm still gladiator. I fight.
Yes, but you fight
Fair
with
enough.
us now. Were you stuck before?
Were you forced to fight before?
Why did Barbar
I
start?
know.
Was friend
no.
okay? Was your friend okay? In what you saw?
I would say that Cabal is smart enough. He's not super smart, but he's smart enough to understand like when someone is in trouble
Mm-hmm.
or asking for help.
I am aware.
Where was the ring?
Okay. I don't even
Hmm.
think that Wolf knows.
I do not know.
I doubt it. That's hilarious.
We talked about it. I just doubted that he remembered.
Well, it's interesting, but we obviously know that getting any of this on/around you, I just kind of like out my nose, making sure I have all of it gone, has some kind of effect, memory-wise.
Yeah, it's clearly the
I don't know.
physical particles, not just the being around it too.
I neglect to go back to anywhere like the Underdark for reasons. However, I vaguely know a place that I might have seen this before that we could check out.
You need help.
Your friend? Or
He says so.
Your friend
Oh.
needs help? I mean, we could go see friend if you know where friend is.
Mides, would I actually know where friend is as character or no?
Make a history check. I'll give you advantage though, since you spent a lot of time there.
Oh dear God.
My highest out of the two is an 11.
Okay. You don't remember the name of the city or anything, but you remember it was wet. Like, and there's like a lot of trees, a lot of mud.
Me
It's
as player just
very
remembered
wet.
where it is on the map.
Yeah, did you?
Hmm.
Do you want me to switch you to the map so that you can show everyone where it is?
It's in the swamp. But I would probably not call it a swamp.
Is it wetlands?
Oh, yeah. Arena in Mudland.
cool.
Yes.
All in favor
Louisiana.
of moving to the swamps, and yeah, but shh.
I mean, yeah, we can go to the swamps.
Ark had to make a potty run, so I'll let you know.
Oh,
Is it intermission then?
I mean, we've been live for an hour and 40 minutes.
20 minutes for me. So that's about how long we've been going with the actual campaign so far.
I mean, I would go do something, but everyone else in my household is asleep, so...
Oh,
Poor Barbar.
poor Barbar.
Not poor Barbar, he's a dumbass.
But we're learning things because
That's
he
why
was
we feel
dumb.
bad for him.
The motherfucker ate a corrupted piece of wood,
Yeah,
knowing
but now
that
he
it
knows
was
his
corrupted.
friend is in trouble.
You
Look,
handed it
look,
to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reluctantly did it. He was adamant.
First off,
Fair enough.
the second time I put it in my mouth, I thought it was drugs.
Oh,
I realize other people also have pieces of wood to experiment with.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of us. Not putting
Turns
in the
out
mouth,
the
though.
whole plot is just that this is just drugs.
Oh my god.
What? I swear to God, that's literally my family history.
Oh my god.
I vote we grind it into a dust and sell it.
I vote we grind it into a dust and make Wolf snort it.
No.
Wait, actually, hold on. Can I grind up the charred piece into a dust?
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
What are you
Okay.
gonna put it in?
Do I have any sort or what's the name of the owner of the winery?
Wait.
Lestrin.
Yeah,
Lestrin?
Lestrin.
D-
That's the guy.
Does Lestrin have here, let me ask the character directly. Do you have any sort of glass bottle or small container I could put something in? Like a powder in?
Yeah, I have plenty of bottles, and he'll go off and grab you like a little vial. Because he's been there for the whole conversation, he also brings back like a little mortar and pestle that you can use.
Hell yeah.
Should we go check out the tree itself as well?
Okay, so
'Cause
I'm
we only
gonna
checked
go
out the wood
ahead.
so far.
I'm going to remove that charred piece of wood and add in a bottle of
Okay.
charred wood dust.
Fair enough. Go ahead and make a dex check to see if you can do it without getting a crap ton of particulate in the air.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I'm about to tear
Oh,
apart.
okay. With bonus, I got a 4.
Oh
Oh,
boy. So it's
I got a
over?
nat 1.
oh boy.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
memory
We are
time.
all grouped
Let's see.
together.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
It's memory time, boys.
This one.
So we
I need Ark, Wolf, and Sour to all make con saves.
Oh, dear
Oh
God.
boy.
As the
Jeez.
particulate got in the air enough to be in a 5 to 10 foot radius sphere.
I rolled a 13 again.
A 13.
That's 2 nat 1s in a row.
Ooh. For a total of
1.
ooh. Okay.
It's a great time to be us. But the other part
Ark,
of us.
did you roll?
Yeah, it's a 3.
Oh, dear God.
Ooh.
We're all vampires now.
Does it only just affect them? Because it looked like we were all grouped together.
I rolled to see which one it would affect.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay. So, Barbar,
Yes.
you smell the familiar smell, I guess. At this point, you instantly there's just a bright flash, and you're back in that dark space with just thousands of whatever this is seeming to peer at you. Make a wisdom save.
Alrighty. Barbar begins to grin. I rolled a 12.
A 12.
Yes.
As you start to grin, as this is almost a familiar feeling to you, you start to hear whispers, talking, almost rhythmic, chanting, and then it all turns to screams of hard to tell, but they may be cheering for you. It may not be, hard to tell, but it just gets so loud in your ears. Your ears start to ring a little, and then you wake up with your ears still ringing. Fillerin,
Yeah.
as soon as you breathe this in, you also get the flash of white light, and you're
Mhm.
taken back to that memory. This time, you're not running, but you're in the cave, standing still. You're actually able to move, and you're at that crossroads. What do you do?
First of all, ever so lightly curse the person who decided to grind it up.
I'm sorry.
And second of all, I guess I don't think visions last very long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and walk down the left-hand path.
Okay. So you look to your left and you see the familiar tunnel that you were running down. You look to your right and you see the path that you once took. You look straight ahead and it's almost blurry compared to the other two tunnels. Almost like there's just like a thin sheet of something blurring your vision, but you walk forward and you just keep going. Then you start to see off just at the edge of your dark vision range one little root peering through the ceiling of the cave. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hundreds of these little tiny maroon roots starting to break through the ceiling. And then you wake up. Sour.
Oh, dear God.
You rolled a nat 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You get the visions of bright white light and then darkness for a second. For 2 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. It feels like an eternity that you are in this darkness. This isn't like what your barbarian was feeling. This is just like something is covering your eyes. You can't see anything. It's almost like you hear movement rushing past you. Make a wisdom save.
Oh dear God. I can't read that number.
Can't read
A
it, then reroll.
21.
A 21?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, let me check something real quick.
16 with a +5.
Gotcha. Okay. You wake up with a strong headache and you take 7 points of psychic damage.
I am at 10 HP.
Mm.
And that
I'm
was half.
going
Dear
to take
God.
the bar.
The bar?
No, if I like wake up before Atlas whatsoever, I want to literally just yoink any and all bark from their person.
You all wake up at the same time.
Okay.
A mad dash to go and grab it so that they don't get to use it again.
No.
Can I grab it?
At this
Or would that be
point,
a-
the mortar like it's already
Okay.
grinded up.
Right. Okay.
You just have to put it in
Is
the
all
little
of
glass
it?
jar.
I am
Okay.
putting
Of
it
that
in the
one
little
piece,
glass
yes.
jar.
Right.
Okay, easily enough. I'm not going to make you roll again for that.
Okay.
But you now
But I
have...
will say, I will gladly try and fight them for these pieces of wood.
Yeah.
And that glass bottle now.
All right, well, you clearly aren't responsible enough to use this. And I don't really think you should have it.
And you're a cocky
because
bitch.
I
That's part of the
blatantly said I
character,
didn't
to
want
be
to try
fair.
doing that again. But since we did do that again, go ahead and tell us what you saw.
Nothing. I only heard.
What'd you hear?
And?
I just heard people running by, walking by, movement all around me.
All right, well, I was back at the cave that I first encountered this crap.
Oh, well, that's
And
horrifying.
What I'm noticing, at least what I'm trying to interpret from this dreamlike state, was that this crap is all over. Maybe just down there, maybe all over the world. I'm thinking this stuff is everywhere. So, I mean, at least we have that information.
Yeah.
It is quite concerning.
Which
Yeah.
means we could be dealing with an entire vampire plague, essentially.
Have you heard any stories of other diseases like this?
Not
I
that I
mean-
know of.
Would you say, Ark?
I mean, it's not that I haven't encountered something like vampires before. I've tried to stay away from them personally. It obviously seems like a very vampiric disease, if not true
Go ahead
vampirism.
and make a history check for me.
Okay. Let me see. That is going to be a 7.
From what you've heard, most vampiric curses do not come from a disease. Most of the time it is a curse.
Okay. So this is
And
something
they're
that-
not common. It's definitely rare. But you've probably heard whispers of them and rumors.
Hmm.
Mm.
Do we... If we were to go... Because I still want to go investigate that tree. I want to see if there's anything on it that could be indicating like where it came from or where its source is.
Okay. So you all make your way outside to the tree?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do still have this splitting headache, right? And I'm like
Yeah,
low
you
on
still have a
HP now.
really bad headache.
All right.
Welcome to the Hangover Club.
Am I able to go ahead and use healing word on myself?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead just in case anything happens. So that's 1d4 plus plus 5, I believe, for myself. Yes. All right. So I rolled a 4, so 9 HP.
Nice. Okay. So whoever is going to be investigating this tree can either make an investigation check or a nature check. Two of you can do it, or one person with advantage, but y'all can decide who does it.
Who has the highest investigation and/or nature?
What's your investigation?
Mine is a +2, and my nature is a +2.
My investigation's
is
a
+2.
+3.
Mine are both a -2.
I
Alright.
say
I don't have any nature. I have 3
My
investigation.
investigation is +5.
Oh,
in that
okay, then
case, I'd say
Bunny.
Bun does it.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
16 and then +5. So 21.
21.
Okay.
Yep.
It doesn't take you long. The most interesting part about this tree is that the root system is very complex. Even just looking at it, there's a lot of roots coming off of the tree, and they don't go vertical very much. A lot of them go near, what is it, like a palabra? Is that the word? Where like it's the curve, and they go near horizontal along the surface. And there's one really thick root that seems to go down in a northwest direction. You kind of dig up a little bit of the dirt, and it seems like this one root just goes on, and you probably get 10, 15 feet away from the tree, dig again, and it's still there. And it's still a very thick root, even at 10, 15 feet away from the tree.
So to me, this very obviously means that this is going to lead us to wherever this thing's mother tree is, or wherever it originated.
Yeah.
So
You would all know at this point, just based on where you are on the map, there's not much northwest of you, and unless you hit the Shattered Valley, which is a very dangerous place to go.
quick question for the entire party.
Mhm.
So, currently I'm seeing 2 options that we can take. It's either we go and try and find like the mother tree, as Ark said, or we can go down to the swamp and try and help out Barbar's friend.
I very much do want to say that I'd like to go help out Barbar's friend because, I mean, obviously, better say that's a time-sensitive thing, and it might help us with our case here.
I would
Yeah.
also like to point out that I was in one of his
Yeah.
past games, and the Shattered Valley is the kind of place where level 20 parties go to die.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
gonna say the swamp might be a safer idea.
Yeah,
I
it's not literally
definitely
I
in the
would
think
right-
say,
that-
even if your character was born literally like a year ago, they would know you don't go to the Shattered Valley unless you either have a death wish or you have no other option.
Okay, so let's not do that.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to the
Swamp it is.
swamp.
Are there any other things we need to investigate about the tree that anyone could think of?
I mean, we got some
Um,
samples. It's not like it grows anything.
Is there any other notable features on the tree, like anything scrawled on it, or runes or anything like that? I don't know why there
Looking
would
at the
be,
tree,
but
it looks like it was kept in a pretty good shape. There's no markings on it, no vandalism of the tree. Um, it's still just kind of got that eerie feeling of it because it's not a natural color, and there's no sign of life on it whatsoever. It looks like a dead tree that's been painted like blackish maroon.
okay.
Well, the issue being, I'd hate to leave this tree here, but it's not like there's anything we can do to destroy it. Maybe if we can contain it or try to quarantine it off.
Well, I will say it. I mean, the tree has been here for as long as I have been alive, more than likely, and it's affected one person. Now that we know about it, we can do our best to quarantine from it and keep people away from it if that would help. Again, I would love to help fund your expedition into figuring out what this is, though I will need some time before I have the funds to do that. If you wanted to go look for your friend, motioning at Cabal, who's maybe by the time you are done there, or maybe a little bit even farther in the future, I can help a little more. But I am not equipped to help you right now.
I
Um,
like that idea. Absolutely, do not let anyone near this thing.
quick question for DM. Is there any condition on the tree? Like as in like cursed, poisoned, stuff like that?
You wouldn't know unless you have some spell that tells you that.
Um
I mean, I have what's it? Detect magic, but we already know that that just makes the tree glow.
We know it's magic.
We know it's
Yeah,
magic.
Detect magic tells you whether or not something is magic. It doesn't tell you
Right.
what magic it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we could even spend. Well, I'm wondering if we could get any more information out of those papers those notes that we
Yeah,
were
I
able
was
to
gonna
find out.
ask, is there anything like else at the winery that would like have any more information or like a log of information about the tree? I don't know if there would be since they didn't seem to really think it was interesting until now. But
I
would there
mean,
be like a book?
it was a pretty tree, but most of our paperwork has to do with shipments of wine.
Right,
And
yeah.
I doubt that is useful to you.
before we leave and head off to the swamp, do y'all think we should try and investigate the entire basement?
I mean,
as
is there
like
stuff we haven't
just
seen?
in case, because we did not check everything, and according to Midas, there were more enemies.
That might be worth it.
Yeah.
Taco.
Taco?
Why is he growling? Shadow. He's growling.
No.
He's growling at the tree.
So
Angry little thing.
all in favor of checking the rest of the basement and then heading to the swamp.
Sounds
Both
good to
the
me.
owner and the owner's help both raise their hand, like, please.
Yep.
Okay.
Our basement.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can help them. We can help them.
We head back down to the basement then.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
Also, keep in mind, he said there are more enemies down there. The only defense was an iron door that no longer exists.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Hey,
guys.
no, that was not his fault.
I know, that's why I said thanks, guys, plural.
I will admit that was on me and Benoy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I'm perfectly happy with taking part of that blame too.
Now I will say, as a party, we tell the owner and the owner's help to stay the fuck away.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, they will straight up refuse to go down with you.
that's good.
Okay.
That's for the best.
Good.
They walk you to the iron door, and then as y'all start to descend, they're like, "Luck."
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
So which path would y'all like to take first? And
Whatever we do, stay together.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're not splitting the party again.
yes,
Before
and
we go-
wait, go ahead. My bad.
Before we go down, can I offer the owner and Riker to like
Cabal?
babysit a rabbit because he's good company?
Cabal, get
Very
back there.
comforting, very soft.
Riker takes your rabbit and is doing his best, but he's not a pet owner.
Oh.
I mean, it's chill. It just kind of lives there.
So I am aware that we have light based off of Safe's head. But
I can see this fine.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
we have
go
dark
ahead.
vision too, a lot of us.
Yeah, I know we have dark vision, but I'd like to have it anyway so we can see further
I do not believe I have dark vision.
for
I
wherever
don't
we
think so.
go.
Dark vision goes
So-
out farther than light, but I'm going off of the assumption that if you don't have dark vision, everyone has torches, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna
Oh,
calculate
true,
how
yeah.
long your torch will burn. So
All
I
right.
go off the assumption if you don't have dark vision, you're just gonna light a torch.
Well,
Nice,
then
okay.
one thing I am going to say
Oh.
is
There goes Barbar.
There he goes. Get back.
hold on, wait, come back before we do anything. There's one thing that I wanted to say. So what I'm gonna do is, you know the pan flute I have in my inventory?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and cast light on it, and use it as an object I can throw into a room and light it up so we can see further.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, I'm going to do something that I feel like I might regret,
Oh no.
but I'm going to extend a definitely gloved hand toward Barbar and go, if you want to hold on, I won't let you bump your head into anything in the dark.
All right. I'll sit on your shoulder or something.
Please
You are with
contain him.
Fillerin.
Alright, rad. Oh,
Also,
no,
I
I'm
think I saw a well up top.
So
I'm right here, bud.
as a group, we go ahead and decide which way we go first.
Right.
I think we
So-
should go probably this path over here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably.
Yeah.
Yep. I saw a well up this way.
All right.
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna
So you all make
get so I can
your
see.
way this way. And indeed, you see a stone well. It comes up about 3 feet above the stone floor, and you see there is like a wooden truss above it with a pulley, and there is a rope currently dangling.
is
But
there?
there's no bucket or anything on it.
Okay. Is that rope at the top, or is it like already extended down?
It's extended down, so
Alright.
it's on both sides of the pulley, and both sides just go straight down into the well.
Just ask the Barbar to pull it up for us.
Yeah. Barbar, can you pull it up, and can I tie my pan flute onto it that I used light on?
I was gonna say I could probably
um,
cast like put a fire on something and throw it down there if nothing else.
Well, that's the exact reason why I
Uh,
did that with my pan flute. So I was gonna tie it to the rope and just drop it down the well.
Right.
I
Okay.
think we should just pull it up first and just see if anything's on the end of it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so Barbar, go ahead and make a strength check.
So,
22.
You
Yes.
start pulling on the rope, and it's hard to get a grip on it because there's still some moisture here, and it's kind of got like a little bit of moss growing up it, so it's a little bit hard to get a grip on it. And there's something on it because even just touching it, it is pulled taut. And it's very hard to like you can't pull it even to one side. It is pretty much straight up and down. Even with the 22, you start to pull, and it's not budging.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and re-roll that strength check with advantage.
Question: would a
Okay,
23 be a victory? Because it's the only thing I can roll higher than a 22.
What was the with advantage?
What?
What does the with advantage mean? I'm dumb.
That
roll
would mean
twice,
that
take
you
the
roll
higher number.
twice
The
and take-
higher number.
Yeah.
But that was a
Okay.
19 plus 3, so I doubt I'm going to roll a higher number. But I will roll it anyway. And yeah, it's an 11, so.
So
Yeah.
it's a 10 for me.
Ark, what's your strength stat?
Yeah, you're pulling and you're pulling, and it's not moving.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell. Like the rope also has a little bit of like dry rot on it, so it's really hard to tell why it's stuck. But it's
Okay.
definitely very taut.
I, being like, oh, rope is stuck, I'm going to go down the well to get
Just slide
stuck with
down it.
rope.
I mean,
You
he
don't
can
have dark
fly?
vision, right?
He can hold on to the pan flute. I can
Yeah.
hand it to him, and he can use it like that.
Okay. So I believe light is a 20-foot bright light and then another 20-foot of dim light. So immediately flying down the well, and wells usually aren't, more than, 20, 40 feet deep, I think?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So you fly to the center of the well, and looking down, you can see about 40 feet down before it just blackness covers it. You don't see the bottom, and you just see the rope descend.
Well, I'm
Oh my
going
God.
down. I'm going down.
Start heading down. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
See,
Wait,
if
I didn't-
wasn't. If I
I
wasn't.
didn't think about this. How deep can I see down it?
You can see 120 feet, and looking over the edge, your vision
Okay.
tops out.
Oh my God.
What'd you say I'm doing?
Perception check.
11.
An 11. Okay. So you start flying down. You don't really think much of it, but you're going. Probably after a full minute, you realize just how far you've gone. That would be 300 feet, I think, after a full minute.
Oh Lord.
So what do?
Barbara, come back, sweetie.
Please.
Come home.
We
on.
scream down the well.
It
I
echoes
know the edge of
like
the
a
well
lot.
like a dog.
So you all yell down the well for him to come back. You
Mhm.
can hear your echoes bouncing off the walls.
I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
So suddenly, Barbar, as you start hearing these, just maybe a second or two later, the rope kind of twitches a little, and you didn't touch it.
I'm going up fast.
Fair enough. So you start flying full speed back up.
Keep in mind,
And-
it's 40 feet fast. That's 40 feet made.
What's
Did I
40?
by
Yeah, you
speed?
can see 40. Oh, your speed is... So you would have gone 400 feet down
Mm.
after 10 rounds. Go ahead and make
Yeah.
another perception check for me.
Oh gosh. The 14.
A 14. At around the 300 to 350 foot mark, you saw where the stone brick of the well turned more into a little bit more natural stone, where it looks like
Gotcha.
something is carved out deeper.
Gotcha.
And then as you start to fly back up after watching the rope twitch, you hear something below you, like a scratching noise.
Oh yeah, I'm out of there.
Okay.
I
So-
scream down the well, run, bitch, run.
Y'all don't hear it, and
Yeah.
at the top, the rope barely moves.
Mhm.
And so it was probably just the Barbar, brushing up against it as he's flying.
All right, so safe, cast fireball down the well.
No!
No!
That's a
But
terrible
eventually,
idea.
after about another 30 seconds, because I assume he's dashing,
Yeah,
after about
yeah.
another 30 seconds after
I'm
y'all
dashing.
yell, you just see a little light form, and it gets brighter, really fast, and you just see the Barbar speed out of the top of the well, nearly
Dude.
hitting the ceiling.
Dude, I am hitting the ceiling and I'm sticking my feet to it and I'm staying up there.
Barbara, what'd you
Can
see?
I use... Oh, go ahead.
Something's down there.
Okay, more specific.
Something chased you?
Can I look down the well while they're asking questions?
Yeah, what's your dark vision range?
Give me 1 second.
I
if can
think
remember.
Fillarin has the longest, but I know that there's...
Fillarin does have the longest. Tiny's dark
I
vision is
think
only
it's
60
60.
feet.
Mhm,
So
mine
yeah,
too.
you just see smooth, or the carved stone bricks down.
Mhm.
Yeah, the only person's character sheet I can't see is Fairy Barbar, the one I'm most worried about in the party.
Fair enough.
Can I use Detect Magic?
Sure.
look at the well?
You cast Detect Magic, you look at the well, nothing magical about it.
Look
Something
down the
grab
well?
rope after past smooth stone.
Something...
I don't think you'd see anything.
I wouldn't see much, but, just to check.
Wait, what were you looking at?
Down
Look
the well.
specifically down the well.
Down the well? Nothing.
Okay,
You'd have to see the object for the glow to really stick out.
right.
So,
Alright,
with
so
60 feet of slightly red dark vision,
Yeah, not much.
you don't see anything.
alright.
The most magical thing that you see is a little ring on a mirror's hand. That's like the only thing magical that you see.
Barbar,
I have-
can I have my
have an
pan
idea.
food
I have an idea.
Yeah, I'll give it back, but I'm staying on the ceiling.
back? Okay.
Can we use Barbar as bait? Because if that thing comes a little bit higher, I can probably see it.
You say this is far down.
Saw down 440 feet. It was close enough.
Just a quick
Poor
question
Barbar.
because I realize Barbar likes wandering. I have rope in my inventory. Can I tie it around him?
He was holding my hand just fine, thank you.
Okay, never mind.
Buddy system.
Buddy system,
Barbar and Ark are holding hands, I'm following safe because I'm the only other person without night vision,
Yeah.
dark vision.
One thing I forgot
hand-
to say, Barbar, was whenever the smooth stone transition happened, it kind of started for a few feet as the same size, and then it got a little bigger.
Okay.
What do you mean? Oh, the hole.
Like the Hunnel got bigger once it got down to smooth stone.
Okay.
I say to the party, I think we need to keep moving in case there is something down there, like Barbar's saying.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Grab.
We should watch our backs, though.
I have a question. Can I throw a ball bearing down there as hard as I can, just straight down?
Sure. Go ahead and
Alright.
make a strength check.
How long does that going to be before it stops falling?
That's also gonna make a pretty quiet noise if we hear
Hold
it.
on,
Hold on, everyone, shut up.
hold on. 20.
20?
Yeah, I don't have a strength modifier.
Oh,
Okay.
so you just rolled a nat 20.
So you just chuck a ball bearing down the swell?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably 30 seconds go by. 40 seconds. You don't hear any noise.
Oh dear God.
Well, you got
Huh.
big ears too.
All right, so I think we should
have-
keep walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Wait. I
Wait,
want to try one more thing.
go ahead.
I have 10
Twenty.
torches in my inventory.
Drop a
Okay.
torch.
Can I light one and drop it?
Wait, but won't it just go so far that we don't see it anymore?
Yeah, we wouldn't see it. There's
Yeah,
no
because we didn't
point
see.
Because we couldn't see
well,
Barbar
Yeah.
with the light.
because
That's-
they provide the same amount of
That's
light
true. Y'all,
as.
I forgot. Y'all would have seen, like... So, y'all still could see the light, but it was just so small that you couldn't make out any detail.
Like a
Okay.
pin.
Like, you could still see, like, what you assumed was Barbar because there was a light down the tunnel. And you can tell that there's light down there, but you can't see, like, the stone walls around him. You can't even see that it's Barbar. You can just see that it's a light. So,
Right.
lighting a torch, you could watch it fall all the way down, but you wouldn't be able to make out any details around it after about 40 feet, 50 feet.
Could we judge
no, it'd be
distance
about
off
100.
of it?
You can try.
I was gonna say just to see if we can.
Dear
see
God,
that
go for
thing
it.
Climbing out. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Safe. You want to light this real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. I can just like
Alright.
Sour,
it.
don't you have rope
use
in
my
your
hair.
inventory?
Yes, I have 50 feet of rope.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
How much rope do we have altogether? Hold
We
on.
probably all
I
have
think
50
Not
all
feet,
have
enough.
50 feet.
Not enough.
but I don't think that would be enough at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. There's 5 of us, right? So that's
I
250
will
feet
say-
of rope.
Yeah.
I will say, it's not hard to light the torch. It's, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop it.
Okay. You drop it. Another 30 seconds. 40 seconds pass, and you can follow the light down. Eventually, you kind of see it almost like hit something, and it kind of moves off to the side for a second, and then something covers it. You lose sight of it.
Okay, so like I said, we need to
Okay.
fucking move.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's.
We need to watch our backs while we move.
Yeah, we just woke it up.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we definitely just woke it up and probably
Uh,
pissed it off a little.
Let's go.
I agree.
Like,
Hold on.
now.
Yeah, let's head out, guys.
Midas,
Barbar.
how wide is the well before we move?
Guys,
It's about 7 feet wide,
Guys.
8 feet.
How long and
Guys.
wide is the shield I have in my inventory?
hey, mites.
Not that
how much-
big.
How much
Okay.
of the alcohol is left?
No.
No.
There's probably a couple kegs left, but you get the idea that they were probably finishing up as y'all came down here.
Okay, well, the only reason I'm asking is because my character wouldn't have this idea, but barrel, wine, fire, hole.
Oh, I
No.
Yeah.
don't think we
Have
should
to
do
buy
that.
it.
We're gonna
Well,
wake it up and we're gonna burn the rope.
I
I feel like
really
that's
don't
just gonna
think we
piss it
should do
off
that.
more,
I
'cause that
think we
rope might
should cut
be-
the rope.
No.
I-
No, then we
I-
lose whatever contact we had with it.
Yeah.
Yes, but the rope also gives it a way to climb up, regardless of if it is covered in moss or shit.
Well, that depends. Was the creature Well, no, that wouldn't necessarily if the
What if the
creature's small enough.
creature's
We
just
also
as
wouldn't know.
wide as the tunnel and can shimmy up?
That'll also take considerably more time than if it had the rope.
You
I
can
say we
always
should
just
move, because the longer we sit here and argue, the closer it can possibly be
My
getting.
friend, if something can come up and it is willingly living down there, I don't think it matters what we try to do to cut contact.
Completely
we
fair.
might as well move on.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Alright, yeah, we might as well run.
Oh my gosh.
Think-
The whole party wants
Don't-
to run, but I do not, and I'm sad.
You gotta catch up with Filler
Come
and...
on,
Okay,
Barbara.
we'll come back. We'll come back, buddy, I promise. We have to go back this way anyway.
Yeah, we'll probably figure it out
Alright.
whenever we get back.
Okay, we're back in the roof room.
Okay.
Midas, I go ahead and take a look at the workbenches. Is there anything else left on them that I did not notice previously?
Make an investigation check.
Alright.
I like the idea of going down this way.
Okay, yeah,
Hold
sure.
on. I gotta look at my modifier.
Wait,
So I rolled a 19 with a +2, so a 21.
You seem to clear it out for the most part. There's a couple of like vials of various liquids that you don't really know what they are, some writing utensils, but you seem to have gotten all of the papers.
Alright.
Would my
So
detect
which way
magic
are
still
we
be
going?
on?
How long does that last?
Let me look. Hold on.
Multiple hours, I thought.
It's a while.
No, it's like,
I think it's like
10
isn't it
minutes.
10 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Detect magic 10 minutes. Yeah, it would still be up.
Okay, is there anything glowing on any of the desks? Like the vials, specifically?
Not on any of the desks. You do see that the root is still emitting that faint glow,
Okay.
but you don't see any magical on the desks. Hey, Wolf.
Alright.
Yes.
Wait, don't I have...
You should look at Discord.
Ooh.
Don't be ominous.
You're in trouble with the DM.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You should look at my camera.
You're being ominous and I don't like it.
Maybe a little bit. I'm trying
Oh,
to see
dear
if he
God.
notices.
You have a resin printer.
Oh, no, there's a timer!
There's a timer! Move!
Wait,
Move,
what?
no,
Where?
run,
Am I
run.
blind?
It's
There's a
on his
timer.
arm, next to his arm. Move. Go.
That's
Oh,
gonna be-
oh,
That's gonna be how long
Wait.
until the thing comes back up.
Oh,
Guys, we
God.
gotta get out of here soon.
Okay,
Guys,
get moving.
I really think we
real
should have...
quick.
Oh, there it is.
Someone give me a perception check.
Who has the highest...
Who has the highest perception?
I have a +5 to perception.
Okay, hold on, Let me check.
Let me check.
Oh, yeah.
I have a +1, so not me.
+4.
+4.
Okay.
So what did you have, Tiny?
+5.
Do you want to
Okay.
roll or me?
I'll roll.
Okay, go for it.
Roll.
You can both roll.
Add that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Amir and Sour can both roll.
19?
I got a nat 20, so a 25.
Nice.
25 with a 19, you said, Amir?
Yep.
Okay, you don't hear anything, but Atheon, from just kind of echoing very faintly off the tunnel walls, you hear a slight scratching sound.
I throw
Oh, no,
my
I'm at the
pan
back of the
flute.
party. No.
I throw my pan flute where Amir was previously standing. So right here, where my character currently is, and I just kind of watch behind us.
Okay.
I do think it's a good idea to stay in that.
So how are we gonna mark that off with a light?
Where was it?
About
You
right
said
here.
Right where I'm standing.
Let me.
And I threw it from like right here.
Boom! There's light there now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see what this weird symbol on the floor is.
Yeah, this is
I'm just gonna
ominous.
kind of stand where I'm currently at and just keep an eye behind us.
Okay, whoever's looking at the symbol, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay,
this
with
way,
a what?
Um,
A D20?
Yeah, D20 plus
Arcana.
whatever your Arcana is.
Oh, dear God, that
okay.
timer
That's an
disappeared.
18.
Yeah, it did. Mine's +3, so
I rolled an 18
12.
because
I
I
got
got
12.
4.
Let me come back by you, Atheon.
Can I check out whatever the wooden thing is?
That's a table.
Well,
That is a crate.
That's the
What's
crate
that
that I tripped
sound?
on fighting her.
Can I check out the crate?
Which crate?
The one and one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check. And what did you say you rolled for Arcana?
11.
An 11?
No, wait, 12, because +3.
I rolled an 18.
I got a 19.
Okay, with an 18 and a 19, you're not familiar with this. Barbar, stop moving around so much. Jeez. Stop it.
I'm sorry if y'all can hear my shaker, by the way. I'm trying to shake back up my pre-workout that I'm drinking at midnight.
With an 18 and a 19, neither of you recognize what this exact sigil does, but you do recognize some of the parts of it.
No, I'm checking
that
out
are.
the box.
Oh wait, you're checking out the what?
The crate.
box.
The crate.
The crate. Gotcha. So wait, Philarin, did you say that you rolled Arcana?
I did.
I did too.
And
I
you
got
rolled
a 13.
A
I
13
got
and an
18.
18. Gotcha. Okay. Well, with an 18, you don't recognize this exact sigil, but you do recognize some of it. It seems to be some sort of divination magic,
Mm-hmm.
which is typically for revealing things.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then,
Yeah.
what did you roll for your investigation check?
19.
A 19. Going
Yep.
through the chest pretty thoroughly, there's not much that would interest you. You find vials of strange liquids and like a red chalk that was probably used in at least part of this circle, but most of it is just it's mostly an empty crate, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Can I throw... Are the vials glass?
Yeah,
Can I throw them into the middle of the circle to smash them?
sure.
Ooh.
Are you gonna
Whoa.
warn them?
Yeah,
Please?
y'all...
Let me get away from this.
Y'all scoot
decent-
over.
Everybody
Yeah.
group up over where I am, including you, Fairy Barbar.
Why?
Because I said so. Now get over here.
Yeah,
I-
goodbye.
I make an intimidate. I want to try and intimidate Barbar to get the fuck over here.
Just ask him to hold your hand.
Barbar's
Yeah.
with me,
Yeah,
it's fine.
He's fine. Don't worry.
Insolent
Okay.
jerk.
I'm going.
I will say, so there's kind of an orange brackish looking liquid, and then there's like a solid, like almost black tar like liquid. Which one do you want to throw?
I was gonna throw both.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep in mind, Briar, keep in mind you have Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you throw both of these in, and you see them as soon as they shatter, part of the red seems to light up a little bit, and then this black tar kind of comes up almost in like a black flame with orange tips at the end. That's reminiscent of the other liquid as they start to swirl into kind of like a low fire. And let's see.
They're just giving me a thumbs up right now.
Yeah, I would say a low like black and orange fire, and then any of you who had ingested any part of the wood and had the visions, you almost feel yourself being drawn towards it for a second, but then you kind of step back, and then the fire like eventually fades out, and the chalk is no longer there. But I can't delete it off of Roll20. But it is no
Okay.
longer there.
Gonna turn
Okay.
into a vampire.
All right.
Cool.
Do I see anything coming from behind us?
Make a perception check.
Oh dear
Oh.
God. Okay.
Well, that was cool.
Barbar, if you're going this way, also make a perception check.
All right.
Why?
That is a
Wait, but I'm with Barbar.
that is a
You can also roll
21, a
one.
16 plus 5.
I rolled
Okay.
5.
Amir, what'd you roll?
Oh, I got a
It's out.
perception. 18.
An 18?
Mhm. Oh, I don't like this.
And would you roll Amir? Not Amir. I'm sorry.
Atheon?
Atheon.
A 21, 16 plus 5.
Okay. You see a small. Not a small. It's a very large creature. I actually need to change its size.
Oh dear God!
Ah!
Oh great heavens!
Ah!
Hold on, I'm trying.
Barbar, that does not mean get closer to it.
Barbar, you're supposed to
Uh,
be down here with me.
There. I'm not there. I'm somewhere else. I was just curious as to what it looked like. That's
And-
Oh, what is that?
Amir, you
That's a
also
bullet.
see one, although you obviously don't know that there's another one above you.
Oh. I know what that is.
Can I pull out my bow?
Yes. And on that note, roll initiative.
Oh no!
Oh,
Man, I was really expecting him to say, what you call it?
Score to initiative.
Brain dead.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see. That's why I wasn't in the
All right,
sideline.
I'm holding my roll and waiting.
Okay, first off, I rolled a 3. Second off, I was really expecting him to say on that note, we're gonna end the session or something.
That's what
like
I was
that.
expecting
Thought about
too.
it.
So
Would
I
y'all,
gotta.
would y'all rather start with combat next week?
No,
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to do it
Yeah.
now.
I got
Yeah.
17.
I'll do
I
my
got
best.
a 20.
I got 21.
Am I, oh, I'm also rolling.
in.
Hold on.
Cabal, would you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 3. Also, it looks like it's really big. Would it fit through this hole?
You don't know. Amir, would you roll?
17.
I got 19.
That would be.
Safe got 19.
Mhm.
It's not letting me. There we go. Atheon,
20.
nice. Nihal,
Give me just a second.
You
okay.
got
put
a
him on the
17
turn
plus
order
3.
twice. Actually, you put a lot of people on here twice.
What the heck? I did not do that.
More than twice. There's 3 of them.
Oh god, combat as soon as we come back next week.
I'm not fighting it. We're getting initiative.
Oh, 17 for initiative.
17. Okay, so I have Cabal, Amir, Atheon, Nihal, Safe. Who do I not have?
Mine's 21 for arc.
Fillerin.
So
You said 21?
Yep.
Okay. And did y'all say that y'all would rather do it whenever we come back?
I would
Preferably,
love
yeah.
to do it now, but everybody
I'd
else
be
wants
fine with
to-
waiting.
I have work at 6 a.m.
Okay, maybe not now.
I also have final stuff.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
definitely not. now.
We'll do it next week.
I run
Awesome.
the
Do we need to
soundboard
take
at church
down
now.
our stuff?
I will go ahead and roll initiative for these guys, though.
Okay.
Just so I
Oh
don't
no.
forget to do it.
Dude,
Do we need
what
to write
are
down what we
these
got
things?
for rolling for initiative so that we don't forget? Or
It should save and roll 20, but I would
Oh.
roll
I'm
just
gonna
in
write it
case.
down.
I have my footage, and I'm gonna go ahead and snap a screenshot real quick.
Oh, they rolled so bad.
That's honestly good.
No, it's not.
I'm not good at combat. I don't understand it. I cast fireball in a closed-in room.
I'm pretty good.
There's no I in team, but there's 7 eyes, and I don't care how big the room is. I cast fireball.
I
Look,
didn't
there's no
explode
I in
anything.
team, but there's
It
an M
worked.
and an E, and it stands for me.
Shut the fuck up, Barry Barbar.
I will say, Fillerin, you do immediately recognize these.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Which is funny because I actually do.
Yeah, they're bullets.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at them.
But they are a
Interesting.
creature of the Underdark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I
I kind of
also-
find that hilarious.
Whoa, that's cool.
That my character immediately recognizes it, and so did I as a person.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream there.
Yeah,
We'll pick
same
up here, hopefully
Yeah, me
next
too.
week.
Later,
Yeah.
viewers.
See ya.
Woo!
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.